As schools across the country resume academic works after a long break as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, most school-going kids across the Techima municipality eager to return to school observed almost none of the safety COVID-19 protocols on day one. Today, we stepped out to monitor the situation in some public schools. In a sharp contrast of what we saw on day one, majority of these pupils we came across today are at least in nose masks. Coincidentally, during our visits to these schools, we came across the Bono East Regional Minister together with the Regional Education Director also on a monitoring tour of some selected schools within the region. Regional Education Director Madam Ifua Amwa told Joy News that enough mechanisms are in place to take care of the situation.
I think that now all schools are in a position to be COVID-free, if I should put it that way, because all schools have been fumigated. Aside that, they have their PPEs that they have to use, and then a team in every school has been trained to ensure that COVID-19 protocols are put in place. So we believe that once school is in session, like they did when the JHS was in school, they are able to do the same now.
She asked that the presence of these children in schools would help improve the adherence to safety COVID-19 protocols amongst children.
The children are very young, but they are also at the age where they are formative. And so whatever we give to them constantly becomes a habit in them. Now, being at home, they have received some form of training at home. But as they come to school, you know that many children love to hear from the teachers. Teacher says. So I'm sure with a lot of education, children would imbibe what we want them to go so that they will be able to fight this COVID-19 in schools.
Bono East Regional Minister Mr. Kofi Amwakwehene disclosed to Joy News that the move is to monitor the situation as well as encourage both the pupils and their teachers to adhere to the safety COVID-19 protocols.
I think for the teachers, I've spoken to that already by encouraging them to also accept the additional responsibility that the COVID brings so that they would take care of the children. And for the children, I think logistically, looking at the percentage, I think about 98% were well kept. So we'll find a way from here. I have my director and all other things here, people here who will sit and make sure that, they are totally taken care of.
Aside the adherence to the use of nose masks, social distancing has been an issue with some of the schools we've visited where larger numbers are seen in some smaller classrooms. Headmaster of the St. Teresa's Primary School, Mr. K. Paul in Nkranza told Joy News that the school is working on erecting tents outside and possibly run a shift system to take care of the situation.
At the moment, I'm going for a tent to erect canopy so that some of the people will be there, and then I'll apply for a shift so that some will come in the morning and some will come in the afternoon. But at the moment, since the school have just reopened, this is the measures I want to take. I'll erect some canopy, and there is a large tree under, so I'm going to send some of the children there.
At least 11 schools were visited during the day within the Bono East region. From Nkranza for Joy News, I am Anas Sabit reporting.